nobody tell me shit. Brand new Wig I just dropped on no plans. Got a full list, all with a better line.
Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Pretty. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of my family. If you're a returning subscriber, hey bro, how you doing? Today I'm back with another banger, and I'm going to attempt to show y'all how to install this 13x6 lace wig. This is how it's looking. It's an HD lace or whatever. I never had no HD lace, so I really wasn't knowing what to expect, but it's looking really good. Like, you see that lace? And the knots wasn't too thick, so yeah, this was a cool little wig, but it is very, very thin. It's on the very, very thinner side, so that's like the only thing I did not like about this lace. But it came with some baby hairs, and I guess they plucked it a little bit, but I'm about to go ahead and bleach this lace. Let's get into it. Oh, and one thing before we get into it, this is how much the hair sheds. It's very, very minimal. So that is a good thing about this wig, is that it doesn't really shed too much. I'm going in with some jet black dye. I forgot what dye this was exactly, but I will have it linked in the description box below. I will actually have all the products that I use in the description box below, so go ahead and check that out to see all the products that I used. Starting with this dye, I'm going root to tips. I'm only dyeing my hair jet black just because it gives it a more expensive look. Like, it gives it a bougie look, you know. So when you have some natural hair, dye that thing jet black, the niggas is gonna be on you. The niggas gonna be on you. Be careful, because I was getting that dye all on my wall. Now my wall's dyed. I gotta repaint my wall. But now here we are with the bleach. We're going in and we're bleaching that lace. I had let that dye sit in that hair for about 10 minutes. Then I went in with the bleach. I let the bleach sit there for a minute. Don't worry about it turning yellow. It's not going to affect the hair. I would wash that bleach out with that purple shampoo you see right there. And now I'm going in with my Wella Toner, and I'm applying that all over the lace. It gets messy, so be prepared for this messy shit. Any spots that you miss, go back in there and touch that hoe up. That was that T18 Wella. Okay. We'll let that sit. I let that sit for about 30 minutes. Going in, and I'm parting a section of my hair out. It was a little too dense for me, so I did go in and I plucked. Okay, make sure that when you pluck, you're combing your hair out as you go. Also, it's easier to pluck that hair when it's wet. So if your hair is dry, just get a little spray bottle and wet that thing up. I'm just plucking it until my ancestors say, baby, that's enough. Do you want to be bald or what? I like them comb strokes. Like, you know, when you comb it, it gives strokes, like the comb strokes, just like that. Yeah, so that's what I was going for. So I'm just going to keep combing out sections and plucking in different directions that the hair is going in. Then I comb the hair all the way black. I comb the hair all the way back, and I'm plucking the hairline. I'm making sure not to stay in one section for long, because that's how you get a bald spot. Okay, making sure to comb as I go, like I told y'all before. Okay, I had these little white threads. If you see that, just pluck it out. I don't think it did anything to mess up the wig. So, yep. Just keep combing, keep plucking until it's your liking. Going in with that glue that I always use. Putting it on this wig cap, and I'm taking this popsicle stick, and I'm smoothing that glue out, making sure it is an even layer, because you do not want any clumps. Then I'm taking my eyebrow razor. I do need to do my eyebrows. Don't talk about me. Girl, mind your business when it comes to me.
Bitch, mind your business when it comes to me, because you don't know what the fuck I got going on. Dumb bitch.
But nah, okay, I'm taking that eyebrow razor and I'm raising that thing off. I'm raising that wig cap off. Going in with that got to be glue. I'm spraying my edges. This is for protection and also to like make the wig cap look like the piece of wig cap that was glued down, if that makes sense. Yeah, just don't skip this step because it's important. Now I'm going in with my makeup. I'm putting it on my wig cap. Now this is an old wig cap that I used on my other wig, but I did not do a ball cap method, so I just used it for a ball cap method this time. I would say just use a fresh ball cap method. Just use a fresh wig cap because it makes all the difference. Okay? Going in with this glue. I'm putting this glue all on my forehead, on the wig cap and everything. I forgot to go in with my alcohol and wipe my forehead. So please don't skip that step because it's really important and it really do make all the difference. Now going back in with that popsicle stick on the other side. I'm smoothing out that glue once again. Even thin layers, ladies and gents. You don't want any clumps or bubbles because it's going to take hella long to dry. I purposely did not put any glue right there where my hair is out because I like my edges. Thank you very much. I did go ahead and put some foundation on the wig. I don't know if I told y'all that or not. Now, I'm struggling because I forgot to cut slits. I was really rushing trying to do my hair because my cousin had just called me like an hour before and was like, girl, it's a bonfire tonight. Come pop out. I was like, girl, okay, let me do my hair. I was already about to do it. Oh my goodness. And she was like, okay. I ended up missing that shit anyways because my hair, y'all go see. But yep. I was struggling. I was trying to put the light right there because you do need like really good lighting. You want to put the hairline right on top of the glue. So go ahead and cut them slits because it do make it easier when you're working in smaller sections. I would say like take your time because you want it to be lined up with your ears. You're gonna have to cut your ear tabs out anyways, but you don't want to have to cut hella off one side and then the other side be crooked, so take your time and try to match it up. You really don't have to rush this part. This part have dried up, but that's okay because I went in with another layer of glue and I spread it out, waited till it got clear, and now I'm pressing that hairline into that glue and I'm combing it down. So it's okay if your glue dries up because more layers of glue adds more security to that wig, making sure it don't fly off anyways, honey. So now I'm going in and I'm taking out my baby hairs. This is my second time applying a wig with a 13 by something wig. Last time I applied a 13 by 4 wig. This time I'm just trying to do something different. So I put on my band before I cut the lace, and now I'm going in and I'm plucking a little bit more to make that hairline thinner. I'm going for those comb-like strokes without combing the hair, if you know what that means. Like, when you comb it and it gets that look, that's what I'm going for. I always make sure to kind of over pluck where my widow's peak would be at because I do have a widow's peak. So if you see me in one spot trying to make it balder, it's just because I'm trying to get that widow's peak in so it can kind of mimic my natural hairline. And you see how the other side looks compared to this side? So that's what we're going for. We're going for a natural hairline, and you just want to take your time with this. Make sure you keep going in with the comb or your wig brush to make sure you're not over plucking. Now I'm going in with my sections and my got to be glue, and I'm spraying that over my hair, and I'm hot combing it down. This is the flattest wig ever. Like, this wig is flat. It's probably too flat, but I put my wax stick on there too, just on that front layer, and I'm hot combing my hair back. I should have did this when I did that 13x4 curly wig, because this is sleek, honey. If you haven't already, go check out that video. I'm going to have it linked in the top right or left corner, so go ahead and check that out, period. Now I'm going in and I'm trying to do my middle part. It takes me forever to get my middle part right, because I be wanting it in the middle of my head, parallel to my nose, okay? So yeah, if you have trouble like finding where that middle part should be, just kind of use your nose as a guide to where it should be, and you'll be good. I would say when you put on that wax and got to be glue, be careful to just put it on the parts that you want flat, because if you get it on your actual hair, it's kind of it looks stringy when you flat iron it. So just kind of be aware of that. Now I'm plucking out this part, and I'm trying to be careful. I was being careful not to pluck too much. Now going in and I'm cutting off this lace with this razor, this eyebrow razor. And you see how I have like a lot of extra glue? So I think that's because like I just used a lot of glue, and I did not take that lace off before putting on my band. Also, I forgot to put on alcohol to clean my forehead. So I would just say wipe your skin with alcohol, and once it's on there, like cut the lace off or whatever, because I was really irritated about that. It's hard to get glue off your skin, but what I did is I went in with some shampoo and a toothbrush and some alcohol, and I took that glue off my forehead, so it was okay. Now on this side, I was irritated and frustrated, and look at what I did. I actually cut like way too deep into my, and I'm still cutting. This is crazy. So yeah, I really did mess up big time. I was lost. I didn't know what to do. And the footage where I fixed it got deleted for some reason. But what I did is I put a lot of glue right there where that hole is, and I let it dry clear, and then I pressed the lace into the glue, had on my band, and I let that sit while I'm sitting here flat ironing my hair, praying and hoping for the best. And yeah, I'm just flat ironing my hair with a couple of passes. Now I'm combing out those baby hairs, and you see, you can't even tell where I messed up on that lace, because I literally like glued it like a puzzle piece. I glued all them pieces back. I took my time with it too, so just take your time if you mess up like that. And if you want a video of how I fixed it, then I can reapply this wig. I can show y'all how to reinstall a wig plus fix a wig that's been too much cut into. I don't know why I'm messing up. I'm sorry. I think I need speech therapy. Shit. Okay, now for these baby hairs, I'm trying something new and I'm curling them upwards before I cut the hair. I just wanted to keep trying something new because I'm new to the wig game and I don't really know. You know, different things creates different outcomes. So I went ahead and I did my baby hairs in the bathroom. I'm sorry for the lighting and the camera position, but I needed to be in the bathroom because I could not see in my room. I'm going ahead and I'm putting eyeshadow onto my, not eyeshadow. I'm putting foundation onto that lace, and I'm trying to get it to match my skin tone. Don't worry about how deep that part looks because I'm going to fix that with this black lace tint right here. I'm putting my rat tail comb on that part to protect it from the black. This is jet black spray. So I'm just spraying that all over my hair. And you see how it brought me back because at first I was looking bored in that part. And now it's looking pretty good. Just going to do that one more time. And pow, ta-da. I think it looks really good. Now, of course, you can see my lace because I was all up in the camera. It is fabric, so you're not going to get your lace, like, totally, like, invisible. It's just impossible. So, yeah, but you see, like, from afar, you can't really see the lace. And in person, like, people was like, oh, my gosh, is that your real hair? Like, no cap. I was getting compliments, for real. So, yep, this is how it's looking. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below if you like this hair. I don't know where the footage is where I did my layers. I'm actually going to redo this video and show y'all how to do some layers on a new wig. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully you got some good tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.